Just 5 days after the end of the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln is the final of the 600,000 deaths in America's bloodiest conflict. The country is divided, and the world looks at American democracy as a failed experiment. But what most don't realize is that a new era has dawned. The nation is entering an age of advancement. And from the void left by the death of perhaps the greatest statesman we will ever know, a new breed of leader will emerge.
The Rockefellers, the Fords, the Carnegies were the first generation of what we know is now the entrepreneurial rock stars, or what are today are the Buffetts and the Jobs and the Gates. And they were the ones that set the standard for the American dream. They owned a new frontier, literally and figurative, of who we are as a culture.
Men of insight, innovation, and ingenuity, the likes of which the world has never seen. And over the next 5 decades, this small group will change history, propelling the United States of America to greatness. Thomas Edison has been a renowned innovator since the age of 19. He first made his name by perfecting the telegraph, before going on to invent the stock ticker and the phonograph. In his lifetime, Edison will secure over 1,000 patents. But now, at 31, Edison is on the verge of his greatest innovation yet.
Stream of invisible energy that heat tiny filaments in the bulbs that, like magic, make them glow.
Electric light will revolutionize the world. Like fire or the wheel, it will transform human existence.
The difference between people who succeed and people who fail, I think, in many cases, it's not fear. Everyone experiences fear. The difference is, what do you do with your fear? Do you work to overcome it, or do you let it defeat you? And I think that is actually what distinguishes very successful people from others.
Feeling the pressure from Morgan, Edison sets out on a mission to prove his direct current is the safest form of electricity.
The war of the electric currents is the dark side of Thomas Edison. The tactic that Edison took was to persuade people that alternating current was the killer current. It is a side of Edison we don't normally see.
He begins using Tesla's alternating current in a series of demonstrations, hoping to scare the public about AC's power. Edison devotes his lab's attention to the development of the world's first electric chair. It's the perfect opportunity to prove that Tesla's AC is dangerous, even deadly.
Please welcome the new wizard of electricity, Nikola Tesla.
My first demonstration is for those amongst you who fear that AC and high voltage will make the world unsafe.
Tesla travels the country, showing AC pulsing through him. The successful demonstrations have orders for Westinghouse power stations pouring in.
People who understood the science of electricity realized that Tesla was a new giant and a significant rival.
Morgan's new electric company, General Electric, is instantly one of the most powerful corporations on Earth, valued at $50 million, or the modern equivalent of over $1 billion. With Edison out of the way, Morgan converts the company to AC electricity, the standard that's still used today. But Henry Ford is determined to show the world that to succeed in America, all you need is integrity and ingenuity.
People react to failure in one of two ways. Either they get scared and give up, or they take that failure as a learning experience, and they kind of use that experience to redouble their efforts.
Built his first factory in Highland Park, Michigan. And before long, he's producing 15 cars a day, priced low enough for almost any American. Ford begins paying his workers a livable wage, $5 per day, more than double the rate of most U.S. factories. But Ford isn't just paying his workers better, he's also getting more out of them. He innovates a new system for producing cars. Rather than handcrafting each car one at a time, his are assembled by a line of workers, piece by piece. It's called the assembly line, and it completely changes manufacturing forever. Using the assembly line, Ford workers can build cars up to 8 times faster than any other automobile factory in the world. What once took 12 hours to assemble now takes an hour and a half. The innovation allows Ford to standardize the 8-hour workday, 5 days per week. His revolution inspires an entire generation of visionaries who will transform the fabric of American life. Childhood friends William Harley and Arthur Davidson attach an engine to a bicycle and begin selling motorcycles to the masses. Milton Hershey applies Henry Ford's assembly line model to the mass production of chocolate. Chicago merchant William Wrigley takes his chewing gum national. And in Hollywood, Polish immigrant Max Factor begins distributing cosmetics for movie stars to drugstores across the country, inventing a completely new consumer product, makeup. The new breed of businessman may be doing things differently from their predecessors, but their innovations wouldn't be possible without the groundwork laid by men like Cornelius Vanderbilt, Andrew Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, and John D. Rockefeller. The result is broad prosperity shared throughout the country, and perhaps America's greatest innovation yet, a thriving and prosperous middle class.
The Industrial Revolution created the development of the middle class. It created wealth that we never would have imagined possible before.
America was transformed by the vision, the incredible hard work and determination, and the willingness to take big risks that these men displayed. There is also no question that these men could not have done what they did anywhere else but America, because this place allows more people to dream than any other place in the world. All that matters is how big do you want to dream and how hard do you want to work.
From a broken country into the most powerful nation on earth, they didn't discover this modern America. They built it.